the Many Winters Elders Gathering. So I help organize that. I'm on the core committee. We put together a 4-day event where we bring Indigenous elders from local nations like the Tongva, the Chumash, Hashiman, Tataviam, the Yokuts, the Ohlone, and also like those from across Turtle Island, like the Dene, the Washoe, the Dakota, Lakota, and also like relatives from the Chicano Nation to share their teachings, share ceremony. So we have like Inipi, Inipi is a Lakota word for sweat lodge. So we have that morning and night and sunrise and sunset time. And along with the ceremonies and the speakers or the elders speaking and sharing, we also have things for youth, which is really important for us to share like culturally relevant activities for them. So whether it be like sand painting or learning like archery or basket weaving, ribbon skirt making.
Is that what those wooden structures are for?
At Angel's Gate,
At Angel's Gate, like in the parking lot area.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
What are those?
So they are made of willow and they are inipis. Inipis are like I said, from Lakota culture, and it's a ceremony that's like a purification ceremony.
Okay.
So people go in
into the structure,
and it gets really hot.
So they put tents on it or something.
Yeah, there's blankets that go over it.
Okay.
So we provide that free to the public for those who want to participate, as long as you're in good health and you're ready. You have to be ready and willing. And, that's really important that's one of our main intentions, is to make things free and accessible. Like ceremony should not be paid for. Like that's people do that, people definitely do that, but it's corrupting it,
No, yeah, for sure.
So the structures are there all the time, but during the elders gathering and for volunteers we do monthly sweats. It's traditionally for the Lakota people, it was mainly for men.
Okay.
So it's a dome shape, if you see. So it's supposed to emulate the womb space. So when Lakota men would go to war and, kill people, and, it's a way of kind of releasing all of that and purifying from the violence that they went through, and, murdering or, losing people as well. So it's a way to return to the feminine, or the womb space, as almost like a rebirth or purification. But that now everybody does it. Yeah.
I didn't realize that sweat lodges were about that originally.
Yeah. It's,
like you said, now everybody does them. So I just figured there were.
Well, like everyone, like men and women.
Okay. That's what you meant.
Two-spirit. Yeah. But yeah, I think.
Isn't there that Bikram yoga guy?
Oh, really?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, there's hot yoga, I guess.
Okay. I guess that's something I'm conflating two different things, and I apologize.
Yeah, hot yoga is cool too, but totally different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's more based in.
I thought you were saying that it had gone mainstream, and then that's where I made that leap and remembered that. Oh. But I guess maybe I haven't heard of people just doing sweat lodges.
Yeah.
I thought it was like yogified, like how.
Oh, well, that's another concern for us, with the elders gathering. Yeah. There's a lot of new agey people who, hippy dippy people who come and. To appropriate. Appropriation is a really, really
that's what I
rampant thing right now.
That's what I thought you were saying when you said it. Now everybody does it, but I didn't realize you meant both genders or all genders.
Yeah,
welcome.
Mm-hmm, definitely, yeah. So there's co-ed, or the way I learned is women identifying and men identifying separate.
Yeah.
that's how I prefer to do it, honestly. Yeah, but I mean, I'm open to,
Yeah,
wherever it's at, huh? Yeah, I'll just go with the flow.
yeah.
But yeah, yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
yeah,
I had seen
mm-hmm.
those structures and had not, and had someone had told me that they were for the for that gathering in particular, and then now I realize, like, basically I was not clear on what their function was, but because they're low to the ground, right? Like
they are, yeah. They're not that tall.
You couldn't stand in one.
No, you don't stand. You sit. Yeah, you crawl in and you sit.
No.
Yeah, and that's a good point, that not a lot of people know what that is. And oftentimes, like, since I'm there more on Angels Gate campus now, I see people like letting their kids use it like a jungle gym or something. You got to like kind of check them, like in a cordial way, like as a taking it as a moment to educate people rather than just like rah, like don't do that, because that's not what it's about. It's about inclusivity and like having those difficult conversations, right?
Yeah.
Because we're all all here. We're all trying to do our best, and sometimes we just don't know. So just
breaking that ignorance is important, right?
Just sharing and being open to have conversations that could go really well or maybe not, depending on how people react.